Good morning. I'm Angie with Happy Acres Campground in Angola, Indiana, and Kevin and I are at the Redwoods National Park. We are getting ready to go on our first hike through these massive trees. We drove through them yesterday. It's almost unbelievable. It's like I knew it, but then you don't really know it until you get here. So I'm super excited. I'm getting my hiking shoes on. We're going to walk the dogs a little bit because unfortunately dogs are not allowed on any of the trails in the national forest or national park. And I think maybe any of the national parks. But anyway, so we're going to give them a good walk, tire them out, and then it's our turn. Rexy's new home for the next few days. Pretty nice. Sites are different. You like park parallel to the road, but we've got all this open area back here. All right, watch this. When his tail gets straight, that means he's in overdrive. Dexter. Come here, little dog. He's in overdrive. We are on day 10 of our, I think 10, maybe start of 11 of our road trip. And we really just got to, let's see, when did we get to California? I guess yesterday. And that's kind of the start. But every day before that, it was long 7, 8, 9 hour day drives. I'm curious to know, what do you do when you're road tripping to keep busy? I don't drive, and it's not because I choose it, although I jokingly say I don't drive, I get driven. But Kevin would prefer to drive, and so he just does that. But that leaves me with a lot of time on my hands that I need to do something. Why don't you share with me in the comments what you do? Maybe I can get some more ideas. Before we set out on this hike, I gotta pack a bag. It's probably only gonna be, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe 5 hours, depending on how long we linger and, how many pictures I take. But I've got to pack a bag and I need to be prepared. So here's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm making some snacks. I mean, we're gonna eat before we leave, so I'm guessing we can go 4 or 5 hours and I'll be all right. Just in case I get hungry, got the snacks, a couple bottles of water. TP because for 2 reasons. Number 1, we both kind of have runny noses, so, and just in case. I don't think I'll need sunglasses, but I'm going to take them anyway. Got to have reading glasses. You just never know because my eyes are not good. Taking this bag for trash because it's leave no trace. So just in case we, I don't know, or that, then we have a place to put it. And what else do I need? I'm sure I'm missing things. Oh, I know what I need. I am going to take one of these bells and I'm going to tie it to my bag. So no, it'll make noise as I'm walking. It'll scare any wild animals away. That's my theory anyway. I'm not really into having some bear encounter or anything like that. So we're going to do that. I'm also taking my light jacket. It's going to be in the 50s today, I believe. Oh, and that. And that. Ponchos, because there is a possibility of rain. But just like at Happy Acres, the fun continues, rain or shine. The other thing I'm bringing is maps. Got a couple maps, stick in here. So here's a couple things that we've figured out, that we've learned about visiting these national parks, or really any tourist attraction in the off season. First of all, do it, because I mean, you can see by my videos that there's barely any people here. We walk right into all of the attractions, or I don't know if attractions is the right word, but we don't have to wait. We don't have to make reservations. I haven't made any reservations at a campground ahead of time yet. I can just do it the day of, and it's a non-issue. In fact, a couple of campgrounds we were at, we were the only campers there. So that makes it really nice. The downfall is not everything's open. We were planning to go to the Lassen Volcanic National Park. However, all the roads to it were pretty much closed. If you could get there, you can go into the park, but it's no vehicles. So you have to take like your cross country skis or your snowshoes. And I mean, I left mine at home. We opted to not drive the extra 3 hours to go see that, and instead just try to focus on the Redwoods, because that's really what we were coming out to do anyway. But then once we were here, we realized that there's 5 visitor centers, and because it's the off season, they have different days that they're open and some days they're closed. We got here on a Tuesday. Most of the visitor centers are closed on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So there was nothing on Tuesday we could have gone to. They're doing road construction on one of the main thoroughfares through the park, and the visitor center that's open today is on that thoroughfare, so we can't go to that one either. So the first time we're going to be able to go to an actual visitor center is on Thursday, and well, it's a must because I've got to get my passport stamp. Anyway, point of my story is you're going to have to be a little bit flexible when you go in the off season. Everything's not going to be open, so understand that, and give yourself time. We're going to probably stay an extra day since we can't get to any of the visitor centers. Give yourself time to do that. I probably could have done a better job of researching all of this stuff before we came, but I mean, that's not my mo. I'm very spontaneous when we travel. I like it that way. I have an umbrella of places I want to see and be, and then we figure it out from there. So that's how we travel. It works. Sometimes we see things that we never would have seen otherwise because you can't really plan for it. And those are typically the things that I remember the most. It's not really summery. I think it's because you have to cross the creek and it's got high water. So we may or may not be doing that. Starting out on our first trail. Well, we're going to wrap this video up. It's getting a little long, and I want to make sure I got plenty of time to show you our gorgeous hike through the Redwoods. It's just unbelievable. So if you like this kind of adventure, outdoor activities, RVing, chaos with dogs, make sure you like and subscribe so you can follow us on all of our adventures. Until next time, don't just camp, camp happy.